Yeah, brand new. Hello, this is Joe Messer Jr. live at the Up Top. I'm now going to read a revised Operation Weaponized Girlfriend. Claire Kathleen Finn Smith, that's her. Pain, stress, rage, and yes, patience. Threshold expansion event is not just a poem in a book and a journal. It is, in fact, getting scrolled out onto this paper, which I was at Hobby Lobby and I had found parchment paper. You know, it looks like antique scrolls. And then I found colored pencils to match it perfect. Except people in my head were telling me, put those pencils in your pocket. Now take them out and then do this, and then trying to make me look like I was stealing. Number one, and number two, they made me forget where the fuck it was, and I just set it down and walked away. And I'm on house arrest, so I can't just pop right back over there. I also grabbed a calligraphy set, one of the old school ones where you actually have to dip. It's not hooked up to a pen. So there's a lot of writing in this poem, and this is just one page. And I think it's pretty fucking cool. And this is going to kind of like mirror it on, and both of these are going to be framed with a mat around them, and then there's still going to be like two more probably below them, because it is kind of a lot of words, you know. But this is going to be kind of one of my things in making it look like a scroll or antique parchment or whatever. So once I get the colored pencils. So what I'm asking for is when I break out my SOS, I call it, because I got this cool glass bottle to put this calligraphy set in, because it came in, cheapest fucking packaging it could. There's no way to keep it together. You know, and there's kind of delicate, those tips on them, you know. So I got a glass bottle, a very cool one. However, you can't get that glass bottle, Joe. It's got a 5 in the price. Man, what the fuck? Fine, I bring it back. I'll get the bigger one, then fuck you. And then, what was it with the other thing? Damn it, they paused my brain. What is it, lady? She's saying, I can't be here with you singing that song. Do I look like I'm singing anything? Crazy motherfucker. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read. Claire, this is the revised version because it wasn't blatantly obvious enough that the chaos that you were creating on that day wasn't you. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't of your own choices. You know, I wanted to make it more clear, and I wanted to end it on a good note that you weren't always controlled, that you were able to show love, and we did have a great relationship, and we had our times, you know. I wish we could have more of them. Too bad you live with your mama and your daddy, and I live in Illinois, 602 miles away, because, girl, I sure would enjoy some of your company and jamming out. Have you heard the song Getaway Car? Joe, you're driving on me, you used to tell me, remember all the time? So check this out. The first line of the song Getaway Car is, the first time I saw you, you were chasing down a cyclone all alone. So we got a cyclone right there. Yeah, it's a fucked up cyclone, yeah. And then Getaway Car, I was sitting there thinking, and I was looking at you, you know, on there, the drawn version. See the portrait? I'm going to try and get a portrait colored pencil set, but you know, the universe kind of has to allow it to be liberated, kind of, you know, here, Joe, do some cool stuff for the world with it, you know. So if you could whisper in somebody's ear or something. What? So I was asking you, what would our getaway car be, Claire? I said, I'm just going to wait. You can pick it, okay? And then, before I knew it, the answer came to me. A DeLorean, Joe. A DeLorean, like Back to the Future. It gets up to 77 miles per hour, and you get to go back to the future. Fuck this fucking bullshit that we're experiencing right now, right? So DeLoreans are cars, our getaway car. Shh, don't tell anybody. Or do, I don't know. It's cool. Remember, 77 miles per hour must be achieved. It's not that hard, right? Not for us. Shit. I'll push 77 miles per hour on my damn muscles. Watch. Pull it even with my damn rope dart. Come on, DeLorean, I got this shit. Don't blink or else you might miss something. So, here it is. The Operation Weaponized Girlfriend, Miss Claire Kathleen Finn Smith, a pain, stress, rage, and yes, patience threshold expansion event. Claire and Joel, woman and man, an absurd, painful twist. Activation button pushed. War cry wails out all through the night. Absurd, irrational, uncompromisable. Empty words from the weaponized woman's voice spewing out one after another. Just as time and time before, his words fell way short of her purposely deaf ears. When all signs once again blatantly pointing out, this isn't even a fight. She is only concerned with chaos, pain, torturous condition created against her will. Of course, see, that was the additional line that needed to be in there. It's against your will. I know that, so don't think that I'm just telling everybody that you're some, wicked witch or something. You're not. You're just, that's the nature of the beast that I'm up against. Any woman or any people that step up and try to be aligned with me whatsoever are going to face some trial and tribulations. I am a powerful man. I have a powerful destiny, one of the most powerful destinies in the history of the world, which means you're going to go through some shit. So I used to try and lie. I wouldn't say lie. I just didn't have the full picture of what the truth is yet. When I used to say, you can do a good deed or you can be around me and it's not going to kill you. Well, are you still looking at me? I hope the Boswells ain't listening. And the Andrews. Remember that house I was in on Duane Boulevard? I was bitching out Maria Brink, saying, yeah, you're sitting there on your piles of fucking money, she's multi-millionaire. You know me for years and years and years. We used to be really close, and now I can't stand her. So I was bitching at her, and I was saying, it wouldn't hurt you. And I was trying to get the musicians that I know to maybe purchase the house. Do a good solid for the world. And how many of them know me? God, they could have put like $117 a piece and fucking paid for the fucking house. So I was like, it's not like it would kill you to get the house. And I was like, wait, Joe? Yeah? What happened? Who blessed you with allowing you to stay in this house? Where's he at? Where's he at? He's in heaven now. He was only 64 years old, and he died in his sleep without any fucking warning. Relatively healthy. Now, I was told by the Boswells that, Joel, we have that kind of young age death scenario played out in our bloodline a few times. Maybe I exaggerated on a few. Maybe it's been heard of. However, so after that, and then And then just not trying to sugarcoat nothing for you. And also to sell you on the fact of, are you just mediocre or you got a powerful destiny too? Are you one of the most powerful destinies in the history of the world? Or are you just mediocre? I just go with the flow, Joe. I don't mind being regime. I don't mind everything telling me how to walk, talk, act, and feel. It's not that bad. I don't have to think. It's cool, right? No, it's not. I fucking hate it for you. I will change it one way or another. You will have the good old days when, what, you could think for yourself back then, Joe? Yeah, and you can acquire information and you can make choices on your path that you go down to make yourself into what you want to be instead of, well, it says here that I got to be a faggot now. Here, I got to stop saying that damn word. It says here I got to follow the regime manifesto and be a... Then here I am with all these great ideas. I'm like the polar opposite of what you people do. And they never get off the ground, man. In the past, anyway. So I'm going to finish this here poem because I do have to take a math test right now. One of my big ideas to get off the ground is to go to school and get my degrees for music production and film. I have infinite storyline that is the most mind-blowing and interesting thing on a daily basis. I need people to hear me. I need people to see me. And I need to go show up. Hey, Hollywood, you motherfuckers, you remember me in solitary confinement you all watched as I got tortured? And remember you kept tricking me, telling me I was getting out of jail tomorrow. Yeah, we're having a party right now, Joe. We're all here. Oh, where are you at? We're in the jail. There's an auditorium or some shit right here. They're going to let you out tomorrow. What? For real? Yeah. Yeah, it worked several times even. I'm a fucking dumbass. Yeah! What up? Yeah, I like giving away my breakfast in the morning type shit, even though I ain't got no money. I ain't got no commissary. I'm fucking starving. But I'm getting out, motherfucker. Here, Jerome, motherfucker, whoever you are, take my fucking cereal, whatever the shit it is. Yeah, I'm getting out. So who's all there, you know? And then I would start to see what I was doing was curating the scene for all these people. And then they would tell me all the gifts that they had and blah, 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 and all this and all that. Guess what? Some of you are going to have to make good on some of your gifts because I think I deserve them, and you said you were going to give them to me. Plus, you're all millionaires anyway. And I feel obliged to do something for you afterwards. Plus, I can't really splurge on myself. Some things I can't do because all the money that I generate is for the planet. Of course, I'll have to spend a lot to make a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like on the property and stuff like that. But that's all investment. You know, it's all. I can't splurge. I can't be like Joel Osteen on a televangelist wearing like a $4,017 suit. Hey Joel Osteen, you know how many good deeds you could have done instead of that suit there? You're sick of that? You don't care? You have so much that it don't matter? See, I can't do that. I gotta be more. I gotta give more. So some people are going to have to help me if they think that I need certain things, you know, that are a little luxurious. Then I get to pay them back in the only way that Joel Messer Jr. can. And in the future, that's going to be a huge fucking deal. A gift from Joel Messer Jr. as he thinks about you personally. What's the most personal thing that I could do for this individual that, say, bought me my favorite car, Maynard James Keenan? You said you were going to. A Corvette. Brand new Corvette, mid-engine. You better put a roll cage on it too, because I'm a psycho, adrenaline junkie, and will be on racetracks and all that shit. You'll love every second of it. No, I feel as if even though you people that are with me and can see through my eyes and all that will love when I'm behind the wheel of a Corvette, because, I mean, when I used to have just a regular Eclipse, it was a brand new Eclipse though, when I was 21 in California, on the mountain roads, man, I'm talking about like 14-mile-per-hour turns, and I'm flooring it till the very last second, and then you got to decelerate as fast as you can, downshift to to get around that turn and then just floor it again. Man, you talk about a rush and concentration, the amount of concentration you use that doing that shit. I fucking loved it. Especially when you got to pass somebody on one of the mountain roads, man. Push, you pass them and then, oh shit, here's a turn. And you don't know if it's how sharp it's going down or turning and fuck. Yeah, there's a couple times I almost went off. You know, dropped 1,099 feet to fucking 2,099 feet. And then you never know. Californians are fucking everywhere, man. I swear. You go around turning in 37 bikers like Lance Armstrong. I used to roll it behind him and then yell, "Go, Lance!" and try to scare the shit out of him. You know. There was one time, me and Marjorie, my Peruvian girl that I fell in love with first sight, it was mutual, but we thought we were secluded. We went to this mountain. We drove way out in the middle of nowhere, you know, on these mountains, and then got out of the vehicle and then walked for like ever. And we got a whole side of the mountain. We think we got it. We put out a blanket. We had a picnic, and you know, we may even had wine. And then, well, the clothes came off. Sure enough, I shit you not, 3 generations of Californians came walking up from grandma all the way down to baby, right past us, right. Like, I swear, man, they're everywhere. You can't get away from them. So where was I? Yeah. Well, you were telling us about California, and you went only about a third of the way through the first page here, Joe, and several more to go, and you want to hurry up because you got to take your math placement test, remember? Yes, I do remember. Okay, let's do this. Should I just start over? $23 minutes. Let's see. Now, let's see, where's a good spot. Just as time and time before, his words fell way short of her purposely deaf ears. When all signs once again are blatantly pointing out, this isn't even a fight. She is only concerned with chaos, pain, torturous condition created against her will, of course. As a test of sorts, as yet another pain, stress, rage, and yes, patience. Patience, Joe? Patience. Threshold expansion event. Now that fits nicely on that first page, huh? That's that page. A by design, adapt, overcome, rise above, overthrow this huge obstacle. This weaponizing your girlfriend, Joe. Yeah. Whenever we wish, which remains sustained until we've decided to pull my finger off this here button. Or to call it quits. Yeah, us call it quits. I'm thinking though, we just let it ride. Let the chips fall where they may. I had to pick up this book because I got to draw it in yet. We already knew you were on the ropes before we began. Your raw nerve ready to snap. Are you gonna make a break for it, Joe? Gonna run from your big, bad, sexy girlfriend? She'll be standing in the doorway ready to swing anyway. Or are you gonna throw down your cute, tasty little girlfriend to escape, Joe? Or, here's the best one of all. Or do like you usually do. Throw your ego out the fucking window, tuck your tail, and try and bitch out as long as you can stand it. Instead of bitch. God damn, this sucks, Joe. That's what it was like. These words couldn't be any truer. This was what it's like several times. And this Operation Weaponized Girlfriend wasn't the only angle they were working all day long. It's something. It's constant pressure, man. constant pressure. So, hoping some miraculous event can save you somehow. And I can somehow get next to my woman and get into bed before I have to go to work in the morning. You know? It's all, oh God, we got an hour and 47 minutes before I have to leave. Oh my God. I just want to get, you know. I want to hold my girl in bed and get freaky and fucking go before I have to go to work. Oh my God, you know. She's still yelling. Holy shit. I would do anything to get her to stop. Some days you just can't deal with it though. Some days it has to stop. It ends now. You know, this is a matter of life or death damn near. So, well, what you gonna do, Joe? I'm not sure exact details as to if I had my 1-inch wood chisel turned throwing spike in my pocket or conveniently on a table in front of me. I do know none of those options listed before were going to work tonight. No, tonight is going to be a little shock therapy, I guess you could say. At that, I had my preferred weapon in hand and the threat was made. Claire, if you don't stop yelling at me, I'm going to take this spike and jam it into my fucking leg. Joel said, serious as a motherfucker. In return, the button stayed pushed. Woo! There you go, Joe. You a man of your word or not? Oh, shit. Continue with the weaponized girlfriend. Pain, stress, rage, and patience. Threshold expansion event. The regime does not fuck around. However, neither does Joe Messer Jr. Holy shit, this is a page turner, Joe. You are the greatest writer in the world, too. You're going to be the greatest at everything? Yeah, well, I'm going to be the greatest at making you the greatest at everything, too. Miss Claire kept on yelling. Mr. Joe did, just as he said. With a stone face, he slammed that 1-inch wood chisel turned weaponized throwing spike deep into his thigh. Favorite pair of blue jeans? Instantly blood-soaked. Blood pooling around his feet on the floor. Undeterred, Claire kept going. Her maximum decibel barrage never wavered or missed a single beat. Operation Weaponized Girlfriend, pain, stress, rage, and patience threshold expansion event ended with Joel eventually going to the ER. After a couple of hours pleading with the roommate / landlord Jack Gallardo, trying to get him to sew me up right there at the house, just like his reputation that preceded him. Everybody said, yeah, you just Jack can sew you up. It's all good, Joe. Yeah. Okay, I got one. However, Joel, you crazy fuck, you better go to the ER right now, was the gist of the answer I received. It seems my wound exceeded even his Creek-Hood doctor sew you up skills. Sorry, Jack, you exceeded that, yeah. As for Miss Claire Kathleen Finn Smith, well, our love and friendship / if you didn't